Good luck, human.
Good game. Let's do it again sometime. Oh, hey, it's you. Alright. Come on, I'll lead you in. My name's Samson. Brock Samson. This friggin' place is like a maze.
Ah, Mr. Samson, I'd lost track of you for a moment. And you've brought the player! Splendid! On behalf of everyone at the inventory, I cannot begin to express our unbridled elation to see you return for another night of high-stakes poker.
Yeah. Speaking of high stakes, things may have gotten stabby over in the Mumbly Peg room.
Mr. Samson, I once again remind you that the inventory is not your personal abattoir.
Yeah, send the cleaning bill to Venture Industries.
That's what you said the last time. As always, I am Commodore Reginald Van Winslow, retired, and I will
Hey,
be your
sweet
host for
cheeks.
tonight's
I
perilous
want some
voyage
smokes.
on the seas of chance.
Thanks, babe.
Hey, Reggie, these new chairs are great. It's like my keister is being held aloft by the wings of tiny velvet angels.
Let me try, Sam.
I'm afraid there's no room at the table for your +1, Sam.
That's okay. Max will make his own fun.
Come out with your arms akimbo, Mendoza!
So when do we get this clam bake on the road?
In a few minutes, we're still waiting for
Hello, future losers!
our remaining contestants.
But seriously, whose HDMI port do I have to kiss to get a drink around here? Ooh, I really love what you've done with the place. Very, Boardwalk Empire meets Silence of the Lambs.
As I was saying, your
Can we
seat
get
of...
going? Steve and I have a tea time at Spyglass.
I suppose we should. I'd hoped our final contestant would be here by now, but it appears that we'll be one short tonight.
Deal me in.
Tonight's tournaments have a $20,000 buy-in. Everything seems to be in order. The chips are stacked, the deck is shuffled. Let the tournament begin! Gentlemen, I leave you to the tender mercies of GLaDOS.
Good evening.
Great!
What the
fountains
hell?
of Wayne!
Hubba, hubba!
This completes the first test of the contestants' poker faces. The bad news is you all failed miserably. The good news is you appear to be evenly matched. The name of the game is Texas Hold'em.
Hey guys, and welcome to a bit of a first impressions kind of video. This is like a first impressions for Poker Night 2,
raise.
and I'm just going to say how I feel about the game and how I think it's improved from the last one. And I think it's kind of disappointed me in a way for the second one.
Oh,
and
not cool, man.
yeah, so I'm just going to talk about that. What you're seeing in the background is just some footage of my first time actually playing the game. And the first thing that hit me
Time
by
to separate the men
surprise
from the boys,
was
ladies.
actually
Mr. Williams has
and it
placed
wasn't
the
like a
remainder of his
big
chips in the pot.
difference. It was just something that I noticed,
Hey!
and I thought it was a wee bit odd. Was the way they
Really?
increased the stakes
Hope
of
this
it.
cliff has
So
a parachute.
in the first one, you'd put in $10,000 at the beginning, and in this one, you put in 20,000. Now, I don't see any reason why they needed to change that. The game was
Well, that's good, right?
fine with that price,
For me, I mean.
and of course it's not real money, it doesn't affect me in any way, but it just seems a bit weird that they've done that. I thought it was fine when it was at 10,000, and I don't see any reason why they should have increased it to 20,000. It's just, that was just something a bit weird. Something I thought, I don't really like the characters as much in this one, because I can't really relate
What
to
the
them
hell?
personally as much as I could with the
Ash
first lot of
has
characters.
a
Like in
pair
the
of
first one,
fives.
I had the Heavy,
Sam has
and
a pair of
I knew him
aces.
from
Sam takes
Team
the pot.
Fortress 2, and
Never
he was
bet
like a
against
character
freelance policeman
that I
on the
knew
edge
and I could
of his
laugh
seat.
about when he, said
Ashley
stuff.
Williams has been
And
eliminated.
then there
You
was
guys are all ringers, aren't you?
Strongbad from Homestar Runner, and I grew up watching Homestar Runner, and that was just amazing. That was actually the reason I bought the game, was because Strongbad was in it, and I
like
do
these
like poker.
cards.
Poker is quite fun,
Not
and
like.
but
That'd
yeah,
be
just to see
weird.
Strongbad in it just made me want it so much more. And
I'm
the other two characters, Tycho and Max, I didn't really know, and
Heck.
since playing with them, I've really enjoyed them, and I like them as characters as well. And the guy actually running it, I don't think he is from any other game. He's just the guy who says the stakes are $10,000 and the blinds are going up, and he's just that guy.
I check.
And he was cool. I liked him as well.
I'll
And
say.
something in Poker Night 2 that did change was he is no longer doing that. He's still in it. You can still see him, and he
Nothing
still
bad can
talks
happen
to
if I
you
call.
at the beginning of the game, but after that you don't see him again, because now
call.
GLaDOS is the person who talks through it to say the stakes are now this, and she also interacts with everyone during play. She sees little things, and
Let's bet.
oh, that is so enjoyable. Having GLaDOS in, that was my main buying point this time,
Fine.
was,
I
oh my god, GLaDOS is in this, I have to pre-purchase this so I can play it as soon as it comes out. And as soon as it did come out, I did actually wait a few days before playing it, but
Raise.
GLaDOS was definitely the reason why I wanted to
Who's
buy
like
it.
Big mistake, Junior.
This
Oh,
time,
fuck it.
because before I was just talking about the characters, this time with the characters, I know none of them.
Brock has
I
a
can't
full
really relate to
house.
any
The
of them
player
this
has
time,
a
apart
full
from GLaDOS.
house.
And that kind of let me...
Sam
it didn't really
has
let me down, but
three
it
of
made
a
me
kind.
a bit disappointed.
On
I
the
was hoping
side
for...
Brock
Oh well,
wins.
actually, I
And
tell a lie,
the player
Claptrap.
wins.
Claptrap's in it, and Claptrap is
Congratulations.
amazing. I love Claptrap, because I
You've
love the
converted a
Borderlands
nearly
games, and
unbeatable hand
so
into a
yeah,
victory.
Claptrap is the another character that I was excited to hear him and his little banter. But the other three characters, I actually can't. Oh, there's Sam from Max and Sam,
That
or
Ash
Sam and
guy's
Max.
a
I can't
little-
remember. I've never played those games.
What's the word?
But he's the only
Nervous.
other character I know, and that's only from the first one knowing about
Sure, let's
Sam,
go with those.
and that's the only reason I know
Can you
about
blame him?
Max.
He's
And I
not like
wasn't.
the rest
I
of
didn't
his
know what to
born for adventure
expect
types.
with him.
Ash Williams is just a
The other
normal
two
guy, thrust
characters,
into
I
a
can't even
world
remember their
city.
name. They're not important to me. I'm looking forward to
Who the
learning about them as characters, but they aren't
Really?
important to me
Fuzz
at
nuggets.
this moment.
Nice.
I do recognize one of the voice actors of the big guy. I again can't remember his name. I know his voice. I know his voice. It's a very...
Dang.
It's a voice that I recognize, and I recognize it from The Emperor's New Groove, the Disney film. I'm pretty sure that's the same voice actor that plays Kronk in it. I'm not 100% sure on that, but the voice is very
Crab cake.
the same, and it's cool being able to hear his voice again. So that was something that took me by surprise, but... So he has got a pro,
Lucky
but I don't
bastard.
know him as a character in the game he's in.
knew
I
I
assume he's in
shouldn't
the
have
game. I've
listened to
never
Max.
Hey, don't
seen that
drag
game
my
before,
fuzzy
though.
little butt into your
And the other
lame
guy, he
cycle.
just seems like nothing to me. I don't see anything in him as a character that I can relate to or really, I just don't know him at all, and I'm looking forward to learning about him as a character. Another thing I do like about this is they've introduced another game mode, which is called Ohama Texum, Ohama Hold'em, and I'm pretty sure that was invented in Ohama Beach. I'm not sure. I think that's like where the name Ohama comes from, because the first time I heard it, I was like, Ohama? That sounds a little bit dodgy, but it's actually like from Ohama Beach, which is the popular, well not popular, but is the famous day in history for D-Day, which happened at Ohama Beach. So I'm not sure if that game was invented there or what, but I did look it up on Wikipedia and I learned how to play it through YouTube videos and stuff because I was interested in it. It was a new kind of poker I'd never heard of, and it's basically Texas Hold'em, but instead of getting 2 cards, you get 4 cards, which makes it a bit better to get, like, better hands, but you can only choose 2 cards from that hand, from the hand of 4 that you can use, so you can only still use 2 of the cards, but you do get 4 of them, so it's just kind of helpful. The loot, in a way, you can get in this one is pretty cool. I like the way, I really like the long full boots for the scout for TF2. I'm gonna play until I get that, because that is what I really want. And I'll keep playing so I can get all the other items, but those long full boots for the scout, oh, they just look so cool. And I know they're just gonna be like a hat item, they're not actually gonna prevent the scout from taking full damage, but oh, they look so cool. Another thing I thought was, I'm not going to say I liked this, I'm not going to say I disliked this, I'm just going to say it's there, is the currency system in the game. I don't see a point to that. Last time there wasn't any, you just, at the end of occasionally when you won a tournament, you unlocked like a new felt or new kind of cards or something like that. And this time, at the end of a tournament, I didn't even win my first tournament, I just lost, and it's because the game it went on for like half an hour, and at that point I was getting a bit bored, and I was quite tired because I'd just come home watching Iron Man 3, and that's an amazing movie, but we're not going to talk about that. And so yeah, I was a bit tired because it was quite late at night at this moment, and yeah, but overall, I think it's a bit odd with the currency system. I see how it's going to be kind of cool, because you can now, instead of just getting whatever you're given, it's now telling you, okay, this is what we've got to offer, this is how many tournaments you've won, this is how much currency you've got, this is what you can buy. I think that's kind of cool, but I don't really see the point in it. I like the way you just unlock stuff as you progress. One more thing that I thought was really cool, it's a really good addition, is the way that it shows you like what percentage you've got of like a chance of winning. It doesn't really show you a percentage of how much you're going to win, it just shows you before all the cards are down, all like the flops, turn, the river. As soon as all of those are down, it comes up with like a little percentage above the people's hands who are still in. It will just show like 0 to 100% to say, okay, this person here has got a flush, this person here has got a pair of 2s. Or the person with the flush will have 100% next to their hand, and the person with the pair of 2s will just have a 0%. And before all the cards are down, it will say maybe 95% for the person who has the flush, and it'll show 5% for the person who has the pair of 2s. And I think that's really cool, because it just shows you like a percentage of this person has to get, say, an ace, or say this person here has to get another 2, and then they can have a full house, because there's also 2 aces on the table or something. And then the full house beat a flush? Or a straight? I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm not a genius when it comes to poker. I do get confused sometimes, but I do enjoy playing it. I enjoy playing it just for fun with some mates and actually having the chips and having the cards. I find that a lot more fun than playing it in front of a computer screen. But this game is good. I think it's really good, and I've enjoyed what I've played so far. It's only been half an hour of what I've played, and I enjoyed it. And I was upset when certain characters got picked out so early.
Oh yeah.
I was interested to hear some more of Sam. I was interested in hearing some more of what Claptrap had to say. I wasn't really interested in the like Tomb Raider exploring person, and I was slightly interested in what the guy who voiceover recognized. I was interested in what he was going to say, but through and through, it was a good game. I enjoyed it. I'm definitely going to play more, and yeah, that's all I've got to say about it at this point. I might change my mind in the future about some of the points I mentioned, and I might make another video, but for now, this is just going to be like a one-off video, I think. I don't think I'm going to make a Let's Play of Poker 2. It just doesn't feel like the kind of game that I would want to watch, because that's how I go around making my Let's Plays, is I think, this game here looks fun, I'm gonna play it, and if I enjoy it, and I think I would watch someone's Let's Play of this, then I will make a full Let's Play of it. If I play a game and I don't think I would enjoy watching this, then I don't upload it, and I just stop. But that hasn't happened yet, but if it does, that's how I'd go around it. And this doesn't feel like the kind of game that I would enjoy watching a Let's Play of. There is a certain commentator, I will say, who if he made a Let's Play of this game, I would definitely watch it. And I'm not going to mention who that is, actually. X. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My name is Virus56, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching.
Oh, it's just us now, huh? Oh, I'll try to make this as painless as possible. Icon. Check. I'll bet.
Rock steals the pot.
Cool. I'll raise that. Wow, I really thought you'd fold there. Check. Ah, welcome to the party, kid. All in. Oh, not smart. Booyah! Come on, baby. Ha!
Mr. Sampson has two pair, and our silent friend has a pair of queens. Mr. Sampson wins the pot.
Hey, if this keeps up, I may be home in time for Downton.
I enjoy these little games. I enjoy them even more when they're bigger. The blinds are now 800 and 1600.
You know, after this is over, we should blow this joint and find some real action.
At the conclusion of tonight's activities, the player will be escorted home by the Inventory Security Service.
Oh, you sure? Because I know this joint on the coast where they play Russian roulette with confiscated ray guns.
The owner would frown on disintegrating the player.
Ah, come on, they're set on stun.
I've scanned over 200 million poker tournaments for a replication of your current strategy and found 0 results. So you're a pioneer now.
Check.
The player has 2 pair. Brock has a pair of aces. The player wins the hand.
Raise. The look in your eyes says I've got you by the balls. And I'm not gentle.
Brock steals the blinds.
Go. Yeah, I'll bet.
I probably would have raised in your situation, but I probably also would have jumped off a building, so perhaps I'm not the best source of advice.
Check. Check.
The player has a pair of aces. Mr. Sampson has 2 pair. Brock wins the hand.
Let's see if we can keep this gravy train rolling.
I project a 0.05% chance that this tournament will end in bloodshed. Luckily, I don't have any blood.
Well, if I were you, I'd probably be peeing in my pants about now. Check. I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration. Let's raise. Fold.
The player takes the pot.
I'll stay in, 'cause I'm crazy. I'll check. I'm gonna bet.
Brock steals the pot.
I'll just take those.
At the tone, the blinds will now be 1,000 and 2,000. Bing.
I don't know. Let's raise. Well, I probably wouldn't have done that, but I'm not you. Oh, jeez. I'll win.
My calculations reveal that calling was absolutely the right move. If you want to lose.
Nice. Oh! Oh, yeah.
Brock Sampson has a straight, and the player has a pair of sevens. Mr. Sampson wins the pot.
Get ready for your vacation, boys, because here comes the Samsonite.
Victory is so close now, for one of you.
Call. Yeah, I'll bet. Check. Check.
The player has a pair of twos. Brock has a pair of twos. We have a tie, and the pot is split.
I'll raise. Pretty ballsy move for a gelding. I'm gonna bet. Well, I probably wouldn't have done that, but I'm not you. Yea, I say unto thee, they that sow the wind shall reap the mother-loving whirlwind. Booyah! Come on, baby. Oh, yeah.
Mr. Sampson has two pair. The player has a pair of kings. Brock wins.
Call. Oh, trying to step up, huh? He's gotta be bluffing, right? I call. Nice. Ha! Booyah!
The player has king high. Brock Sampson has a pair of kings. Brock wins the hand.
It's no shame in losing to a superior opponent, Spanky.
And with that hand, Brock is the winner of the tournament.
You guys might want to work on your poker faces before going up against a trained spy.
As a consolation prize for not completely humiliating yourself in tonight's tournament, the owner has asked me to give you these complimentary inventory tokens.